Carrot cake.
Rip.
Oh shit. I know where that's from.
What? The chia pet?
No.
Chia.
Let me go see if I can find the goddamn video.
Check complete.
Carrot cake.
I am Super Sand Legend.
All according to Cake.
How do you know about this? This is like before your time. This is
What do you mean it's before my time?
actually like
It's before
before
your
your
time.
time.
What's before who's? Where is this?
Zed was
2011?
She was just coming out of the womb when Newground was coming out.
I was born when Final Fantasy VIII was made.
Oh god, don't make us feel older.
By the time 4chan stopped being relevant, she was just stopping wearing diapers.
Yeah, yo, cause like, sorry, Final Fantasy VIII was made in 1999.
You were good, Soul. It was its son we're waiting on.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm trying to like actually kind of sit up a little bit, cause I was like lounging super lazy on the couch.
You're good.
Zed's too young to remember Street Sharks.
Street Sharks.
God, Street Sharks.
Man,
They're just-
I was born in a badass year. I think we had the Black Album and fucking Link to the Past. My year
I
wins.
can remember PlayStation 2, I had a disc called Codebreaker, and you put that Codebreaker disc in, and it was a cheat code thing like a Game Shark, and then after you put your codes in, you just take it
Oh
out
no,
and
Link
put
to
it
the
in
Past
the
was a year before me. Damn it.
That was the one I
Shit
had.
on nerd.
You know what? I think I'm going to go with a cute Maidel.
Oh shit! I
Oh,
actually
God damn
don't
it, so
have
was the
my.
Black Album. No.
I don't have a UCoB set anymore because I had to reset all my fucking bars, all of them.
Jesus,
Good.
why?
It's a long story that I'll have to tell off stream.
Can
Fair
you
enough.
just not
Reset all
upload
your
bars and
bars.
shit to the cloud? And
No.
reuse that feature?
Always
not
keep
it.
it on a USB stick.
No, I actually had to manually delete them for different reasons.
Mhm.
I have the backups, but it's better if I just don't back it up.
You know what? I'm so confused.
So explain after.
Yeah, I'll explain later.
Yeah. I'm interested in knowing what the fuck causes you to have a technical difficulty of being able to
It
not
was
use
better
your
for me
bars.
to just completely
well,
delete
yeah.
something instead of just backing them up.
Me and Mute know exactly what that means, so we're gonna leave that
At
one
least
alone.
you're not reading chat
Al,
where
you
someone
know
says they're
what it means
cupping
more
their
than I do.
balls.
I don't even understand how to decompress.
Well,
a file.
I know what it means, and you know what it means because you're the one that's actually done this.
Wait a minute.
There you go.
Wait, there's like 5,000 different things I've done with this fucking computer that broke it in ways that
Okay, I
make
should
no
be good.
sense.
Just realized that all my fucking audio.
Did
is
you
muted.
did you have to do
Not-
like a
not
system
on stream.
restore?
There we go.
It's
Huh?
not a system restore, and no, this is a conversation for off stream. If it's what I think it is, I agree with that fully.
I guess we'll have to find
No,
out.
I
at the end
know.
of
I
stream
know.
tonight.
None of you know what the hell happened. It's okay though. It was really fun. I'll tell you that though. I think the
I'm
only person
sure
that
it
knows
was.
is Soul. Only person that knows is Soul, because he was there.
The only
Yeah.
thing I can think of is like a blue screen of death, but even that,
No,
like,
no. Like, trust me, trust me.
That wouldn't prevent you from being able to back up your game files to where.
Just trust me. Just trust me. Just
Don't
trust me.
You
explain
wiped
after.
your drive.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I muted the audio. Nobody's streaming, right?
Oh, hang on. Let me
Nope.
mute my audio
I
because
don't even
I'm
have my
streaming.
recorder recorded yet.
So,
Alright.
all right, it was fun. It was a good time. It was a good time. I'll let you know that. Big memes, big dreams.
You am no real super
Ready,
Saiyan.
check.
Carrot cake.
Vagina.
Oh, yeah, I love-
don't have
I
one.
love
Thank
China.
you for pointing that out, though.
I just
Check
got that
complete.
emote like 15 minutes ago.
Okay, hearing that and not realizing
Oh,
what you were
shit.
doing after hearing Mute say I don't have one is really, really disturbing.
I just
I'll leave that be and
realized.
just put up the 20.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm not ready. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
I just
also,
need
son, you might want to sect.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice crit.
I usually do this tech right before I realize I can't even use collective.
Oh, really?
Yikes.
Eliminate.
No, stop playing the stream in the background! Shut the fuck up!
Chain stratagem. Wind nipples.
I don't have
Wind
PC!
nipples.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, me neither. Just another fucking regular raid day.
Yeah.
It's okay, I know the mechanics! I'm okay with this.
You definitely sound
I-
different.
Butchered my
Me?
opening.
Yes. That is the whole point of like, I was asking people, like, hey, how do I sound? Do I sound better? Do I sound worse? Do I sound
Yeah,
interesting?
new microphone, or did you just change your shit?
Okay, so this is an older mic set, but I felt like it sounded better and more like close to my actual voice. Cause the other one just makes you seem like old and kind of dumb.
Ouch.
I mean, like, it muffles my voice is what I mean. So I sound like
You're calling old people dumb.
a 90-year-old grandma. That's what I sounded like.
That's better.
You know, like, I'm not 90. Help!
The
Wind
kids don't
nipples.
even visit me when I
Wind
leave
nipples.
anymore.
Wind nipples.
Come inside, I got some pie. Oh my god! I like walked right next to my twister. Just underneath Britannia's wing, and I didn't notice it. Holy shit.
How do you think I feel? Mine was right behind my hatch.
At least you didn't jump into it. That's
Yeah.
the important part.
I,
If it
did,
wasn't-
I also didn't fall over and can't get up. I don't need that life alert. Not yet.
I fall
like how you tried to
and I
appreciate me
can't
for
get
that.
up.
The funny part is about like that entire conversation, Kaya, is that if it wasn't for your choice of words, I would think that you're like 27.
Oh, I'll take that.
You sound
we had a
really
whole
young.
conversation about Kaya's
Yeah.
age.
Let's not bring
Yeah.
it up again.
No, I'm just saying that
The
like,
way you talk gave it away.
yeah,
see?
but like otherwise I would have thought like it was
Chain
like
stratagem.
even younger than what I.
But I've
like,
always
27,
talked
to be
like
honest.
this.
Well, no, I'm
Or
just
the
saying.
manners
Wind
that they
nipples.
use.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh my
Wind
god, what are you
nipples.
doing?
Whoa!
Goodbye,
Did I-
everybody.
Oh shit! I moved for generate. I didn't move for twister. I thought the generate was the twister. LOL. Eat shit.
Don't worry, we won't bring back any old conversations that embarrass anybody.
No.
Outside of like the raid head conversation.
Kaya, I love you. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
Listen, I know those generates are coming out. I figure that's the perfect time for me to just drop a twister inside Twintano's hitbox.
Oh, there we
No
go.
one is stupid enough to fucking walk
I-
through with
I really-
generates going out.
I don't like my. I don't
Actually,
like.
when
I
the
was
twister
mistaken.
goes out, it's already after the generate. So I move in for twister for what I'm taking.
Yeah.
So
I
screw
honestly,
you.
I moved through the boss to the back anyway. But
I'm
I dropped
talking,
my
like,
twister
just
right next to it.
specifically for that generate is the only time I'll rotate in the boss's hitbox and then out so that she doesn't move.
Yeah, no one
Just
likes the sound of their own voice, Kaya. It's what happens. And okay, now everybody can get their food up, their ACT up, everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not carve and
do that.
spit second off
They can
the
put
wall.
their collective on their hotbar.
You mean that wasn't even on your
I had collector.
Oh.
Collective.
Collector.
Collector.
Are
Can
you?
you
What are
take
you, the
and crack
collector?
right
What
now?
is this? Guardians of the Galaxy?
Collectible synthesis.
You know what? All right. No bully, okay? No bully.
All bully.
This hurts you.
All bully all
Ah,
day.
You bully.
my
What's
scrunchie.
another? Shit, what's another quote?
Ready,
from that?
check.
Remake my chain strat.
Al, you have to help me out with this.
What do you want?
Collector quotes from ME2.
Red
Check
hosted my
complete.
channel
Less
for 2
collective
viewers.
quotes and more
Yeah, that's maybe
like
the first 2 viewers
arbitrary
around.
quotes because he's speaking through the collectors.
that's what I'm talking about. Like, the only one I remember, like, honestly, is "This hurts you."
Assuming direct control is the one he spammed every 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah. Assuming direct control.
Sovereign had better moves.
Okay.
Yeah, Sovereign was great.
You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand.
Chain stratagem.
Sovereign
Wind
was like
nipples.
the epitome of fuck you.
Wind nipples.
I almost feel like Harbinger should have been the ME1 fucking Reaper, and then we got Sovereign for ME2 and 3.
Yes, it did just say let me smash. I told you my triggers are great.
Did I
I
get
can
meow?
see it, but I don't agree with it.
I mean, only you're right. If we got Harbinger instead of Sovereign, ME1 kind of may have fallen a little bit more flat.
My
Harbinger really only works when you have collectors included in it too.
yo, the face win,
That
you're
didn't stop him from trying to make it work in fucking
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Me neither.
3.
Have you never played Mass Effect?
Played what?
Mass Effect.
I'm
No,
just gonna
I
take a
have
while.
the game, I
haven't.
just never played it.
It's actually a very fun game,
Wind
seriously.
nipples.
Except for the
Wind
last one.
nipples.
The last one never existed.
Yeah, we don't talk about the game
Maybe dating
BioWare created.
simulator?
Yeah, we don't talk about what BioWare created before Anthem.
My ACT
We
is
talk about Anthem?
Yes,
Log.
Anthem had a whole 2 minutes in E3.
Isn't it showing what?
the DPS.
It's
Action
very
anyway.
amazing. Sometimes it'll do that.
It might need an update.
Yeah.
Or you just might need to restart it.
I mean,
Don't worry, your
you're-
DPS doesn't matter.
Oh.
You know what? Mute. Shut up. All right.
Listen, you don't give me solo balances. You're not going to be my dance partner in 5.0.
Oh. Damn.
Wow.
Ah, yikes.
That's okay. He's running Dancer with my Gunbaker.
I'm going to purposefully make sure I level dance or take it to raids and only ever give it to
To
the
me?
good tanks.
So, me?
One.
I
Two?
said good tanks.
Wind nipples.
Bitch! Who's topping who on the meter right
Wind
now?
nipples.
Damn.
Wind
Because you're
nipples.
Get
playing
out there.
fucking bullshit warrior. Look
Bitch, I'd be topping you on Paladin, and you know it.
Oh, a Dark Knight can be very, very close to Warrior.
The only problem is it's entirely dependent
Two.
on phase transitions within a release.
In fact, when I was going against stupid asshole,
Oh.
Not me.
we're dead as fuck.
Goodbye.
God. Yeah.
You're not doing
It's not mine.
Yo, we good. Let's phase it.
Yeah, we
Kinda
good, we
keep them
good.
locked.
Ow.
No tanks, no healers.
Alright.
Alright, we don't talk about
Rez.
that little thing. Arcana gauge unlocked. Alright, we'll close that out. Get that out of
I
here.
was just trying to get to the other side.
Rez, you're the backup healer now. Come on, just cast Physic over and over. I know you had it. Didn't you?
I love when I don't even get targeted from random fires and I still have to do the greedy bait.
I'm sorry about that. I was on the other side of the boss and I was
That's
not
all good.
expecting that. I was trying to get my back position and I was like, what?
Alright, guys, we only got less than 2 hours, so let's try to actually do something.
But yeah, no, Warrior's whole thing is spike damage. Dark Knight is pseudo-sustain.
Yeah. And then Paladin is just, we're not ending.
Oh, Dark Knight is pseudo sustain. I thought you just said Warrior was pseudo sustain. I was like, what the fuck?
Ready check.
No,
you
Warrior
literally
is,
both. You,
Yeah,
you
Warrior is spike.
Warrior is 40% of our damage in a 10-second window.
Yeah.
You can't call that anything other
But
than spike.
but at the same time, like, okay, so what I was trying to say is when I was raiding
Check
with
complete.
this stupid idiot poo poo face, like him and I would be neck and neck, and he would have his his small burst window and top me, and then I would have the same thing and top him. So it's definitely doable.
I mean, yeah, I've done it a few times to Al and
Yeah.
Dora.
Oh my god.
It's
But like, yo, my AC, oh, my AC's working! Yay.
Chain stratagem. Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
I mean, I just love being a Paladin and still fighting fucking Cora for damage.
yeah, well, then again, Cora was good as a player, but
Yeah.
as a damage dealer.
Yeah.
Mechanics over damage. Okay, Mr. Great Horse.
That's okay. My old
Oh,
relator
you
told
finally
me I
managed
should
to get a
couple
blue.
weaving.
Oh, nice. I'm getting purples.
Yeah. I love going into fucking 11 and still
I like to do
beating
mechanics
Horus
over timing.
cards as the fucking tank in timeout corner.
One canceled Kaz. You're counting? I hate you! That was for Twisty too! What the fuck am I supposed to do? I hate you, Red. Why are you doing this to me?
Because you deserve it.
Wow. Ouch.
Wind nipples.
We'll feel this.
Wind nipples.
Shit, I know what I need for ACT now.
Have you tried getting good?
Oh, that's gonna... Okay, fixed it. Nope, I sacrificed
Oh
Will.
boy.
Wolf!
It's okay.
It was
we're-
cocked to the side, so like I moved to the side to avoid cleaving like 70% of the party, and then notice Lil's right there. It's like, that's
Okay,
not
I'll get Lil out. I got you, Lil.
Thank you, son.
You're welcome. I love you, baby.
People, please, like, move behind the boss there in case I have to, like, go really far in for that twister.
I was sitting pretzel leg, and my foot fell
Your
asleep
leg
and it
is
hurt
numb.
so bad. Yeah.
One.
Oh yay, it's not in the boss this time. Thanks, Zonza.
No problem. I'm trying to do my best.
Don't be
Watch
near
this plummet.
This is going to suck.
How
This
much?
hurts.
Here, Kevin.
I've, like, murdered my DPS rotation, and I'm still topping you, so I know you are dying
Wind
inside me
nipples.
because something has gone horribly
Wind
wrong.
nipples.
Yeah, my rotation kind of got shit up.
Yeah, both of ours did. I'm with you, brother.
See, like, when you're not in inner release, there are moments where I can actually break more than you, but it's...
Yeah. The thing is, like, I'm also, like, overcapping like a fucking man right now. Like, my rotation is beyond. I'm making Korra look fucking confident in DPS.
Ah,
No! Why? Honey!
I don't have grid.
I got you, boy. I got you.
Wow.
XOXO.
It's a nice ad load there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
Made it. You made the. At least you healed it time for the auto tag, right?
There was no
auto.
auto after that.
It was
No,
just
I-
a death sentence
No,
at
you're
first.
supposed to say there was.
I already have enough self-esteem problems.
Ouchie. Litany. Ouchie. Ouchie.
Oh
Chain
shit,
stratagem.
Wolf, too soon.
Intense stack.
Frazzled.
That was early.
First down.
Second doom.
Think what's from you?
Ouchie.
Again, I probably
Ouchie.
Me?
Ouchie.
Sure.
Thunderstruck.
I also have Thunder, stay away from me.
Stack and in.
Stack and
Back in.
You're frazzled me.
Yep.
stay in.
Star will pop.
Move.
Tune.
Far
Oh,
down.
I moved it a second too fast.
I got him.
My ping is better than it usually is, by the by. This is how I learned
Yeah,
it.
I really was just like kind of like.
I got you, mute! I got you!
Ouchie.
He's fine. He has.
I had
Spread and in.
Spread
We're
and
gonna
in.
die. It's fine.
Yeah.
Spread in.
Yeah.
Spread it in.
That feel when you discover that your ping is really good today.
Drop on him.
Thunder's down.
I thought I was
Got
in
a crab
enough.
on us.
I don't have church.
It's okay.
There's
I'll
a-
throw a bunch of
something
fun on
from
there.
other- Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't have mana. Yo, I don't have mana. I don't have mana.
Do
do
you
now.
want to going into stuff?
Whoa. Whoa. How the fuck did you both take damage at the
Buster
same
and
time?
stack.
Tank guys and stuff.
I need
Back together.
protection for this.
You're in. Back. It's okay. Neither do I of you.
Ooh.
All of their go.
Ooh.
All their go.
Bye, Aldrich.
This is gonna be a really good stack.
Yeah, blow some mitigation because you guys are gonna die.
I live! Oh no.
Yeah, no.
shut up about my cancel cast, okay?
Less than 5% stack, no shields.
Listen, if I was a
guys are
caster, I would actually be mad.
If you were a caster, you'd actually do damage.
That is a hell of a way to realize that your ping
Hey,
is much
Chronic,
better
how
than
you
it
doing,
normally
man?
is.
Nice to see
It's like,
you.
oh, what? I moved in too fast? Nutty?
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you actually like finish the move now?
It is a
No,
caster.
I don't move until next Saturday, but like, I ran into the Wings of Salvation when the puddle disappears like I normally do, and apparently I got in there faster than I normally do, so my ping must be a little bit better.
What, so you ran in before it had fully dissipated, so you hit the ice instead of your thing?
I ran in at the time that I normally do, which is right when the puddle disappears, and I get in, I don't take damage, and I'm on the doom spot to cleanse immediately. I did it this time, and then I just ate fucking Wings of Salvation damage.
You might have just ran in too early because it's always when it disappears is when it triggers.
I ran in when it disappeared. It was definitely
in your mind.
on
You're
the
like
second
it disappeared, but in reality it didn't disappear.
Yes, because Al is going insane.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Chronic, I hope you
Yes.
like the wind nipples.
I actually am
Ready,
on
check.
only
I
2
kept
hours
them
of
in-
sleep, so much like that 012 party we apparently cleared, I will not remember this
Check
tomorrow.
complete.
My video is going to be very useful.
Damn, Rez doesn't have a farmer's hat on today. I feel weird.
Shit, I gotta sneeze.
Well, then sneeze.
I can't. It's
You have
sitting
15
in my
seconds to
sinus.
sneeze.
It's sitting up in my nose.
Hey,
It
Aldrich.
doesn't come out.
Do you
10
remember my
seconds
That would
clip?
go all over the keyboard.
The deadly
It's a
sneeze?
closeted sneeze.
Oh
I'd say
shit,
it'd
it's
go
messed
all
up
over his
everything.
monitor, but he's used to cleaning shit off his monitor.
Yeah, every time I go to Hyperion and see the chat there, I have to clean my monitor.
Chain stratagem.
There's a giant ass bug flying around. I
have
hate my
fucked
life.
everything
Wind
about
nipples.
my monitor.
Wind nipples.
Oh, we're off to a good start.
Yep. I didn't have my belt sleeves.
I can tell. I'm looking hate.
Let's put it this way. I haven't gone into inner
We're gonna
release.
get twisters. We're gonna get twisters.
Nani?
Oh,
Wind nipples. Wind
I am
nipples.
at 2.2 because I had no inner release section.
Yay!
I'm just walling. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna wall.
We were missing Kaya.
Okay, I wasn't in the port.
Can I see your
She was at
gear?
your wall.
Yeah.
She's at a wall, hanging out.
Wait, who wants
I
to
was
see
not
Sun's
expecting
gear?
the
It's ugly. Look at
twisters.
the cute Mikote made.
Like,
Can I count death as a cancel? Fuck you.
Yeah, Chronic, I
I-
kept them. I like them too much, so
I
I kept them as my
started my
triggers.
opener. I went to do I went to do Reprisal into Storm's Eye like I usually do. I did Anticipation into Storm's Path. Realized I had to put up Eyes still. Never went into internal release. Yeah, I'm done. I'm dead.
Okay.
This isn't Shadowbringers. You still have to do your rotation correctly.
You could try to salvage it
I
by
have
just
2
hitting
active.
Then he goes and says, Kaya's up in
I
hate.
did,
And I
was
look.
spamming Inner Beast.
And I'm number 2 in the hate.
Perfect.
Oh, I have no brain cells left.
Ready, check.
I'm going to die when I go to sleep.
Until 5.0 hits.
I straight up won't wake
Check
up.
complete.
Oof.
To me in real life, for me in real life.
I don't know why they have to change that part apart. I like it, that part the way it is.
Here's a change about part that makes no sense. Why does Barrage prop Propulsion Arrow protected?
Because you can't use Heavy Real Arrow anymore, so they're making it to where you don't have to fish for it.
Chain stratagem.
Why not just make fucking Barrage?
Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
Because you can still misuse it, and this makes it interesting. And this also lets it still proc off Brotherhood.
Yes, that makes sense. I don't know, I'm not a bard main, so... From 5.0 I would be a dancer main.
Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
Hello, Mr. Twister. How are you doing today?
I figured out an issue. I need to move some shit around in my bar. Save myself.
Oh, you want to talk about issues?
I don't have any spare tissues for you right now, Mew.
I did an expert roulette earlier tonight on Dark Knight. 5 times Blackest Night did not break.
Oh, that feels really bad, man.
Boss.
Oof.
Monsters don't like that.
Always something that's great to hear. Oh, I was supposed to do something.
Oh, finally a generator that I don't have.
Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
One.
Josh,
Oh, God.
Oh.
So, remind me after this, I have to show you a video about water
Catholic.
and
Yeah.
Tumblr.
But I thought you're
holy
not allowed to
shit,
get lit on
little.
What?
I like to live dangerously.
Oh, your health!
I like to live dangerously, just play
Ouchie.
tank.
Ouchie. Litany.
Our
Ouchie.
whole job is to get punched in.
Actually, yes.
In and out.
And then
Ouchie. 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 Thunderstruck. Chain stratagem.
stack, then in, stack, then in.
Two.
Done.
Hello, it's dropped on me again. Trying to take that.
Ouchie. Ouchie. Ouchie.
Oh my god, the damage.
It's
Spread and in.
Spread and in.
None of these ACB hard.
In.
Oof.
I have fire.
There by one.
Doom, first doom.
Second doom.
Good, 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 good.
Run! Run, you run!
Got it.
I got ice balled. Okay, guys need to put the fire at the butt.
Holy shit.
That hurt. That hurt
Cluster
a lot.
and stack.
That is like
Tiny
And stack.
Cluster and stern.
I'm trying to kill people for this jank ass stack.
That fucking buster crit me. And it hurt.
Alright,
I was still in the beam. I know some Siren Battle.
Ouchie. Ouchie. Ouchie.
we're good.
That was a little bit of a luck screen stand. Not gonna lie.
Thank you though.
I got the reprisal.
Stack and in.
I heard that a lot of
In end stack.
And in
Your
stack.
reprisal.
Yep.
Chain stratagem.
That was early! Bad healer, bad healer.
nice chain strat.
Okay.
Yeah. I know,
Yeah, we
right?
got it.
Bye, Mew.
Yeah, single me.
Yeah, I know.
And a second win.
Ow.
Oh
yeah,
fuck,
we didn't
dude.
have enough health for that.
I mute.
Yeah,
Tank
no,
LB'd right on the back, so I did it at the right time.
UCoB was good. People were in top going to that. I agree.
Do we? I was trying to remember for LB3 generate for that. Do you?
Yeah,
pop
Chronic.
people?
That ouchie is the pokey.
Do I pop what?
For Tank LB3 generation for that, the Umbral Fire thing.
Yeah.
People have to go in. Do they go in top, or do you have to leave them low? I can't remember. Nice overkill.
People still need to go top. What builds of the LB back up there is is whenever people get really low and still have the tank LB on them. So you just kind of like hold your end star pop or whatever until you see the LB gauge go up a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
And then you can blow your heals.
Whenever a hit would kill us if not for party
yeah.
side mitigation, so if not for shields and if not for like the minus 80% from the tank LB and stuff like that, it would kill us. That generates more LB.
Going into it with being topped or even a light shield is preferred, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd
Also,
rather
Red,
us
I know
do it
you
that
can't.
way.
I just didn't know. Plus, I was like really low on mana, so I was trying to preserve
Yeah,
it.
I was too.
Yeah, because there's way too many deaths. 2 mute deaths.
But yeah, just make sure you bring the fire, cause like
Wait, what was
I
my
missed
second death?
I ran the fire directly under the boss.
you
so
died
half the group
to-
was in front of the boss, the
Yeah.
other half
That's
was behind the
it.
boss.
Yeah,
so I had
it
to
was-
run in
Or
from
not
far
Dead
away because I had
Center,
thunder.
Raven's
Yeah,
okay.
it was,
I-
I had made like
I
a
had to
really
recall
split
whether
decision.
I
just
half the
was
group get
confused
fucked or
because
try
I
to
thought
hit as
you
many
were
people as
gonna come
possible.
to me, but then you didn't, and I was like, I might die now.
Just ran to the dead center because we had 3 people in front of the
Yeah.
boss and like. 2
That's
or
a good.
Oh, I
three-
should've
Yeah, I'll
tried to
do
convert that.
ellipse.
I'm adjusting to try and hit everybody. That's all I did there.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
'Cause I was also thunder far out and I was waiting for it to explode. I sprinted back in, but I figured everybody would already been stacked behind the boss, waiting for it. But notes. Fuck it.
Nope.
Alright, let's do it.
That's a sprint button. That's not a ready check. There it is.
Ready check.
Oof, oof.
Well, he's gonna run in really fast now.
No, I'm not. Problem solved.
Oof. 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 Card. Oof. Card.
Ooh.
Hard to
Using
meet.
sprint.
A new food buff, by the way.
Check complete.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
Mute's
oh,
showing
yeah,
2
like
deaths.
that.
Oh, unless Mute, did you res, did you...
We
Yeah,
should
you accepted
go.
the res, that was your second death.
We should go.
You know what, I'm gonna cancel the countdown just for you, Zanza.
No.
Just for your sass.
The card has 5 seconds left on it.
Aw.
Just for your sass.
Spread anyways, yo, let fucking go. Aw, damn.
I did spread it.
It looks like you did. The fuck is so weird. The late fucking timing.
I traded my pick for Zanza's.
Chain stratagem.
Oh yeah.
That might have not been my thing. That
Wind
might have been
nipples.
my brain.
Wind nipples.
Very, very
Oh
possible.
shit.
I know my brain doesn't work right now.
I only use the lag since you used to just lag. Not
Might
brain
see
lag.
twisters. Get ready for it.
Why?
I just have a.
You're scaring me. I enjoyed it all my cast.
Yeah. Okay.
I hate myself.
It was a little bit of a slow push because I had a bad opener.
It just means Mute finally got his bubble pop.
No, I've gotten better at it. It's just when I fucked up my opener.
So most of those, right?
You did good.
Can this bug please get off my fucking screen? Thanks.
I was.
If the bug is gonna stay there, tell me he has to start counting.
Wind nipples. Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
Oh, that was early as fuck, don't believe.
One. 1 again.
Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
That feel when all your fuck-ups are just fucking rotational, so no one else gets to suffer with you in silence.
I mean, I can't insult you on that one. You did it at this point.
Yeah.
Thank you for ruining my plan.
You're welcome.
Ouchie. 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 Chain stratagem. In and out.
Nope.
Tune. Ouchie. Ouchie.
Tether.
Ouchie.
Alert.
Also at Thunder. Alright,
Stack and in.
Stack and then in.
Oh my god. Thunder.
Lightning.
2. Oh, I need this fire.
You're in on this
Fuck my
fire.
ass.
Shit.
Ouchie.
Don't worry.
Ouchie.
I should be okay.
Spread and out.
Spreading out. Get out.
onslaught, onslaught!
Thunderstruck.
I'm gonna run too.
Buster and stacks.
Hand guy and staff. Set.
Move up a little. Should try to move up a little bit more. Do you have it?
I don't
I have a heal.
Ouchie.
If I would have never skipped me through the tank dive and I died,
In and out.
In and out.
Okay. I would have died last.
Oh,
Stack and out.
Stacking out.
Yep.
Oh.
Sure thing.
standing right here, you guys think that
Team player.
We should be good for bottom.
fuck it, what's that?
fuck it. Fuck this game. Why? Fuck off.
Oh, that's
Buttons.
Hang on. Watch for them.
Get it shit out.
Oof.
Bird.
I got rails.
was trying to get heals off me.
We get to the center.
Was that the?
Shake it up.
Top of the tank, it'll be right
Take
here.
it,
Top
Nails at D.
I can't move. There we go.
Yeah.
Do we even tell?
Yeah, we should know where everybody goes.
Yeah.
We'll get far.
Yeah.
I'm staying outside.
Running zone.
Oh.
Goodbye, world.
Yeah.
That was too late.
Well,
Plus
I made my tower.
that's the first time we've mostly gotten to it alive.
Not everyone was alive, but
Well,
that
I
was a
said
good run.
mostly alive.
Yeah, we
Mostly alive, yeah.
can't tank LB there because yeah, we murder whoever tank LBs it.
That's fine.
Yeah, for that, Lil, I'd say once I get the tether from you, just bank around the back or front, whatever. Just bank towards the edge and then loop around towards the middle once everything's.
That's fair. That's fair. I was just trying to get heals off to the Mega Flare, so I was greed healing a little bit.
I have large ass light speed right there, so I just fucking
Who else
first
died?
ass heal.
Yeah, I also had a crit low that time,
You
so
can
people
probably
were a
stand
little
up.
bit more healthy.
Yeah, you probably stand a little bit farther out and still hit ranged heals on the stack.
Okay.
Oh,
Who got tornadoed? Oh, Resurrez.
Resin Lil from the.
I have a-
Oh,
I-
both tornadoed. Okay.
I
both of
do
them
have
got
a
tornadoed by
question.
mute.
You how far were you mute from the center?
He was a good distance. It was just like
Once
people-
I
Yeah, like that's the thing. You want to be pretty
say
close.
I was at max. Okay.
He
Yeah.
was at about max melee. So like literally our tornadoes were touching each other.
Max melee is
that's-
like, but
that's
yeah, but
pretty
you guys
good.
want to be like really close, just to give
Yeah.
space, but not too
Okay.
close.
Yeah, the tornadoes are kind of fat, so we don't want to hit each other.
Okay.
They're not. They're actually not that fat. It's just their
Like,
animations.
you saw where I was in relation to you. That's what mute was on the other side.
Okay.
You guys could probably stand on the line of his hitbox and not get hit.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Really?
It's
But,
like it's yeah.
If you're on
it's-
opposite sides, pretty much, yeah, they won't overlap. Because you have to keep in mind that like it's a radius thing. Even if the tornadoes overlap, doesn't mean they're gonna hit you.
And Al, I did provoke during Blackfire cast.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it because you had everybody was like screaming tank LB. It's like,
Wait,
that's
you
gonna
guys
kill
actually tank swap? Oh yeah, cause cover, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Cause I'm special and can't play
Yeah.
Paladin.
On Blackfire, mute takes it, and then I take it back much
Later.
later. I take it back during the Giga Flare before 10 strike.
Oh shit, the tab that was fucking. Alright,
Do we want to go over? Because some people might have not known where to go on the fire thingy of a jig.
The towers and stuff. Yeah.
I ran to the furthest tower, and I ended up having the little stack thingy above my head. So
Okay, so
That's
if
wrong.
you
Yeah,
wrong,
that's
Yeah.
essentially okay. I'll explain it. So if you find that you have the Mega Flare, which is the stack, you don't go inside of a tower. You actually go all the way to the end. You know where we drop the fire? You're basically gonna go behind where we drop the fire because there's gonna be a whole line, and you walk down that entire line of fire, and we all meet up at the end. So you're almost going like backwards. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
we
think
can do
so.
This visually.
so we're
Stack
going back
routes.
to where we started from.
Yeah. So like,
this is
like
where the
say
stack would be right
we
here.
start at C, then we walk down at A, and you're at DPS, so you're gonna peel off left, and then you're gonna go all the way back to the end of C here.
Okay.
Not in the fire, but towards the edge.
Okay.
And then
Are
if
we-
you
Where I put the red X in that shitty paint drawing is where the Mega Flare stack is, Kyle.
Oh. Okay.
But
okay.
So you
So we're doing the mechanic relative.
So
to,
you
to
haul
nail
ass,
then,
and
not
then if you
Yeah.
end up with that
Okay.
thing,
We
you
stay
just
in the middle and then we face nail, and when the first liquid hell hits us, the first like puddle animation hits, that's when we all start running. No sprinting or anything. If we all start running then we'll also be
Yeah.
stacked together for the thermionic
So
beam
you just
that
pretty
Neil's
much do
gonna
a
be
U-turn if you
Healers.
get it.
healers,
No,
tanks
well,
go
you-
right,
you
DPS
always
go
do-
left.
yeah,
Yeah, tanks and
Yeah.
healers are going right, DPS are going left when we hit the wall.
tanks will take the closest tower in relative to where we end and split, and then healers take the farthest tower, and then the DPS have to do hot calls because
Yeah.
it's random who gets what.
Yeah, if you get a stack marker, you're going to the stack. If you don't get a stack marker, you're in charge of. And remember, stay out of the tower for 2 hypernovas. Nail will be throwing her puddles at people. Once the second hypernova hits the ground, that's when you can run into the tower. I mean, that's kind of right, but that
I'll
doesn't show
call it.
the correct Mega Flare
Is it
position.
safe enough to just do a U-turn if you get it, or do you have to run around the edge and then run into the middle where you
Oh
started?
yeah, for us we would have healers.
I'd run outside. So like if A, we'll say I'll clear those. We'll say A is the tank tower and like Nail is at D. We'd be running, and then I'll show like our positions for the tanks. The tanks would circle around this way and be running back to the fires. By the time we get about here, people will be getting the stack markers. The people without the stack markers, in this case me taking the close one, I would just circle around and then pretty much wait right here for the second hypernova and then run into my tower.
Yes.
Okay.
You need to make sure that you're on the, like if you're taking a tower, you're baiting your puddles on the outside edge, otherwise you can fuck over people. Holy shit.
Is it the bug?
I touched it, but I didn't kill it! Whatever. It's like one of those giant fat ass mosquitoes. I hate them. Like not the ones that are like the ones that look like just massive mosquitoes, but it's actually
But it just wants to give you some suck.
No.
You're
I
not
don't want no suck, alright?
He just needs some sip.
Sip.
There's one of them
Let me
thick
get some
mosquitoes that you
syrup.
get in a sip, like a double P.
Yo. But yeah, so like it's not that bad. Just remember that like you walk down the fire, then you peel off, you hang by the edge if you don't have a mega flare stack, and then after the second hyper or whatever thing that Nail shoots out, they're like the puddles that she shoots out for dragon dives. Then you move into your tower. Like as she's casting the second one, then you move in.
Yeah, because I got the
It's like-
supernova and the mega flare stack, so I had both.
The
Yeah.
order
Well,
that goes
oh, yeah.
first. I'm just gonna call them gravity well because I don't know what the fuck else they're called.
Hypernovas.
Hypernova. Okay, so it goes
I'm half
Hypernova.
Gravity
asleep when I remember
wells.
this shit.
Hypernova 2, move into tower.
Yeah, hypernova 2, and then if you're the mega flare stack, I swear to God, you go over here, you stack together for the mega flare at the very end, and then you immediately south to avoid sitting inside of a hypernova essentially.
So there's
should
plenty
we
of
need
time,
to get
okay.
much healing off during Blackfire's? It doesn't.
Not really.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
We'll all be taking like tick damage
Yeah,
from the liquid hells, and then we'll all take a thermionic beam, which is going to be huge, followed by a mega flare. So like the stacked people are going to be getting hit, and the tower
Alright.
people get hit for a little bit of damage.
Yeah, so we'll just put a regen up and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we do have to take
if we need
LB,
extras,
call it.
I have it in.
If we have to tank LB, we'll call it like as we split off and get ready for towers, because we can use the tank LB to survive the towers. I think. Usually you do it on Heaven's Fall, but yeah, no. If we need it here, then.
We have a lot of time to top people up, but the only thing we really need to make sure that we're looking at is the tanks. That's it.
So correct me if I'm wrong. If you
Fair
want to do the tank LB to get through that, it would be.
No, it was just an improv right there. That's
Yeah, because somebody was dead.
it.
Yeah,
It's
don't.
okay.
I was saying like if we need to tank LB for the towers later, then but that's just for the sake of prog. Ideally, we won't be doing that because if anything, you use tank LB to skip through Heaven's
Ads.
Fall if we really need
Oh.
to. Or well, ads is the caster LB.
Heaven's Fall's so easy though. Like why
It is, but like if you know a tower's not going to be eaten because somebody's dead, you can survive with tank LB.
I mean
So,
that's like yeah, you basically tank LB when you know you're gonna fuck up the mechanics because one person died.
Yeah. Specifically the towers, so either the towers on Blackfire, the
But every
towers on
single
Heaven's
one
Fall,
has
or
a
the towers
tower.
on Grand Octet.
Like every single one has towers except for 10 strike and stuff. I'm
So
tired.
everyone
Okay.
other than the ones that I named.
Yeah. Alright.
We want to have like 2 DPS be just assigned close and far relative to wall, and then the other 2 float. Makes it a little bit easier during that thing.
Yeah, if you want to
If
do
they
that.
do-
Like
if they do,
Kaya
yeah,
already
they
said
can
like
split.
she's always going to go far, so that's one
Oh
aside.
shit! I
Because
got
I can DPS on the
far
fly, so I
relative
can
to
just
the
keep
center
going.
or far relative to the wall. I'm
Relative
used
to the wall.
Yeah.
It's when we say
There-
far, it's the person
what is
running
that?
farther. So you'll be at the wall, you'll circle around close, and then far is going to be booking.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Kai, you get the far one, which is the one
Yeah.
closer towards the center. I guess they're
Yeah.
all equidistant, but it doesn't matter.
If
It's
it's
the one closest to our
random,
starting
though-
point when we're baiting the
No, they're all
the liquid
equidistant from the
hells.
start point. So we start
Yeah.
from that center, and they all spawn.
No, I
yeah,
mean, if
square.
it's random, which DPS gets the mega flares? What if both far end up getting the tower?
No,
stack?
because
No.
you have only
They're-
1 DPS for far, 1 DPS for close, and then the other 2 float, and then that way if there's if the people that don't get the mega flare are either the assigned far or close, they just call themselves out and the other person gets just a lot faster.
Aww.
It's
Yeah.
easier, it's
Or
simpler.
red.
It removes
Okay.
like removes like more RNG.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and Mute, since you'll have the boss at that point, when we finish that mechanic and the fires disappear, go ahead and just aim Bahamut where Nail was, so that way it's automatically being aimed away from where the Mega Flare stack was.
Any other DPS want to
Yeah.
the close one?
Food check.
You, Zanza, do it.
Alright.
Yeah, you take a close one, and then
I was gonna float.
Res and Soul can float.
Yep.
But yeah, I can do
And
it.
On that note, yeah, I
But am I
take
floating on
over
the south side?
at
Is what you're trying to
Blackfire,
say?
and then I have the boss all the way through till before 10 strike.
Yes, the Giga Flare before 10 strike is when I'll be taking it back, and I'll be telling you that I'm working.
Yeah.
I missed something that was said that.
Floating on the south side.
For
Do we need to
No,
say
no, no,
anything
no.
if we have to run in for a Mega Flare
If you don't
stack?
get the
Or are
if you
you
don't get
paying
the Mega
attention to
Flare,
that?
like it just means that you
Oh,
might get
oh yeah,
the
the other
far
person
tower. Yeah.
I get the
Unless you
floater.
want the coast tower to now float.
No, I'm a range, so I probably should get the far tether.
I mean,
I
doesn't
mean, not
matter.
tether, power.
I mean, it
Literally
doesn't matter.
don't matter.
because we
I
can't
know it
attack
doesn't
the
matter,
boss
but
right
like
now.
we always run far. It's range, they're used to it.
Right.
True enough.
Alright. Well, we kind of get the
Ready,
general
check.
gist. We can give it another go.
Even though you're pre-assigned to those spots, still call it out so that way we
Yes.
know.
Because
Right.
it could be that both floaters are there, or
Check
you know,
complete.
Alright,
you don't
which
know
one
what
do
your
you
who else has it. Essentially. Oof, those cards.
It's a spear. Kai will be happy until the X pack.
Ah! Don't remind
No,
me.
it was that I tried pulling another guy.
Litany. Chain stratagem. Wind nibbles. Wind nibbles.
What the?
No shoot, no crit, please.
Wind nibbles. Wind nibbles.
Yikes.
That's fine.
Two. Oh, guys, take. You got it. Two.
Wind nibbles. Wind nibbles. Wind nibbles.
Star.
Range of the
YOLO! Star, LOL, Megalol.
Alright.
Mega melt.
Oh, second wins.
I'm used to the star being really close to the A.
If I had second wind,
I
would be
can't.
dead.
I actually no, it's
Ouchie.
placed literally in the same spot.
Ouchie. Living.
We were
Ouchie.
all on A and none of us got hit.
I got it. I got it. Went back.
It's honestly, it's wherever you place the boss. If you want.
That was all the
Right.
Maybe we can still recover.
Need more practice anyway.
Chain stratagem. Ouchie. Ouchie. Ouchie.
fire. Out. Thunder for that too.
Stack and in.
Track them in.
Oh my god, please don't touch me.
Kill.
Can I start? Please go off. Hello?
Stop.
You're inside the stun fire.
Ouchie.
Okay.
Ouchie.
Somebody care.
That
Ouchie.
should be fine.
Spread and out.
I popped the combo to make that come here.
Get out. Oh. Fire.
Tune.
One with 100
First.
Spread and cluster. Ouchie. 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 Spread and out.
Spread and out. Get out.
In end stack.
In and
Ouchie. Ouchie. Ouchie.
Watch.
Heal.
Man, I don't think we should have tried to team one and break.
We're not trying to meme. Build it for our liberty.
Not yet.
One on me.
Spreading on me.
that's on.
Ah.
Shaker.
Yikes. I need help. Healing there?
I ate and
Oh, I did a, I think a Helios and an aspect.
Keep
of
him
Helios.
alive.
I don't know. Wait, no, I did 2 Helios.
You just grab a tether.
I.
With large ass.
Dude.
No.
wait, did you star pop, son?
No, because that's supposed to be after.
No, I want you to do that.
No, we
that's
agreed
cool.
that it was after.
Well, that doesn't work. That endom is literally like all I can do pretty much, honestly. It's like I run in endom and then I have to run out my earth shaker.
That's what you told me
Unless
last
you want me
time.
to-
You said
unless-
just pop it after. But I mean, I'll change it. It's fine.
If you, well, I don't know, like, cause all I really have is the deploy there and then the endom. Like, there's not really much I can do to keep people up aside from individual.
Also,
heals.
the star,
Yeah.
I cannot. Okay. here is the shitty part about the star. The only thing I can do about it is place it in the center of Bahamut is, like in the very, very center.
Yeah.
However, like, if people are standing too far because the tanks have to be very close and people should be max melee for that, they could potentially get clipped. So like that's why it's like easier to do it after. And I light speed and I large S and go ham with it.
It's like all I can really do is Indov unless I swift cast the core, which is like a pretty minor. I don't like. There's not really.
I mean,
What
Swift
I'm saying
Secure
is
under
that-
emergency tactics might
Yeah,
be
yeah. It's like, cause I'm moving, I can't really like cast shit. I don't know, like. I'm not saying there's nothing else I can do, but if there's something specific I need to do, I need to like know it specifically, because right now I'm just doing everything that I know how to do.
Right. I mean, I'm just telling you what we discussed before, and
You're good.
like
I might have misheard you or something. I don't know.
That's fine. Yeah. If it comes to that, I'll try to.
It's like I'll see if I can set something else in there, but like genuinely, I'm not sure what that would entail.
Red, do you know
individual
when
healing?
I should place my star for it to pop right on the DPS, like before, so I don't have to manually pop it? I mean, I can manually pop it to be honest. That's gonna be rough, actually.
You can manual pop it.
I can manual pop it, but if I know the timing, it'll be much easier.
Yeah, and
because
just
you'd have to place that at least 11 seconds ahead of time.
If you don't know star timings, just go Y mage.
I would if we didn't have a Dark Knight. I will tell you that straight up.
Wait, what?
Fucking oof.
Yeah, we kind of need
We
Astro
need collective.
like Akmor or Mornify and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I was thinking, like right at the start of the cast, quick march. is
Quick
what I was
march
thinking.
cast prob, yeah.
I'll try that.
I don't know start time.
But like, you just have to be very like DPS. You have to be conscious that you might have to like stand. I don't know if you know this, but like you could stand slightly outside of the star like animation. It'll still catch you, but you can't be. You can only be like a tiny little bit away from it. So
I don't know.
or more mitigation going into it.
I genuinely do not know the star timings, though. That's something I want to look up later, maybe.
I don't know. We put like a soil. Soil would be really nice too, actually.
Soil for the.
Yeah, I'd put soil on the DPS maybe.
The DPS stack. I can do that.
That cost an Aetherflow? Like you can't. Yeah. If you're saying like the only thing you can pop is Indom, unless it's a movement thing instead of an Aetherflow.
I can do Secret Day. That's fine.
No, soil's too small to be able to get the deeps.
Yeah, but I could set it for
heals
the.
up
I don't think the tanks.
I was talking to
Yeah,
yeah. The tanks are fine. Me and Meat are popping.
Yeah. I'm just worried about the DPS. So, I could put soil with the DPS. I mean.
Yeah.
The DPS that are.
I'd say the
in
DPS are the
Megaflare
ones that are
stat.
most in danger there, because like I've got Rampart and Vengeance for both Earthshaker and Tempest.
It's like
Rings,
either you're
you
gonna
guys
have
Rampart
to.
and TBN.
Either you're gonna have to star pop for the DPS, or.
Wait, do you fake hub there too? Because this is one of the more straining heal ones. Maybe you might want to do that, because
Yeah, Bahamut's really where Covenant starts shining on that one, because Bahamut does more magical damage just between like the Flare Barrettes, the Mega Flares are all magical damage, stuff like that, whereas a lot of
Blackfire we don't need Cov. The reason being is because the only thing that's going out for damage is just a Mega Flare stack. It's not like we're taking. I mean, yeah, but we can probably heal. I wonder if my light speed will heal.
We'll be fine for Blackfire because it'll just be like 3 puddles which hit for like 1500. The shields, we'll have shields for that, and then we just pop like an Indom and something else while we're running, and then we spread out. We should be fine because it's not like concentrated damage after that.
Son, you start pop for the.
I could collective. I could collective for Blackfire.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not worried about Blackfire though. Can you like try to hit the DPS with the star, and I'll try like.
The only thing is like. For me, I'm probably not going to try to manually place it after we move out for quick march, just because it's a little taxing, I should say. So I'll have it placed in the center, but if it's placed in the center, just be mindful, like, of it, I guess. So it'll be there. It will be there. It's just I need to.
Yeah, this is kind of the part of the fight where we need to be doing like basically the exact same thing for heals every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like we get some leeway for Twin and Nail, but the healer map for Bahamut is pretty crazy.
Yeah. I'd say as far as like Bahamut, like after tonight, like just like get a spreadsheet going and like try and plan out like, what you could do
but
there.
I don't know. You're shaking it off for Blackfire, yes?
Yes. I'm shaking it off as soon as the liquid hells go out, essentially. So as soon as we start running, I'm shaking it off. So we'll have shake it off up for the thermionic beam.
Okay, just make sure you do it before the thermionic beam and people don't get tipped.
Actually, do you want to shake it off after the thermionic beam?
It's going to be a lot weaker after the thermionic beam, because the reason it works by shaking it off on the first liquid hell is because then it also eats my raw intuition that I use to survive the flatten.
That's
you don't want to give it too much time for my buffs to fall off, and then you get weak, tiny baby shield.
Tiny baby shield.
I was just thinking, because I personally am not having any difficulties healing people for the beginning of Blackfire, but some sustained mitigation there would be helpful for after the.
Yeah. Hey, son, random question. What did you set your turn speed on your controller for quick march? Because I remember you adjusted that to make it faster so you could find people or find where the dives are.
I even put it higher. It used to be 40, now it's 50.
Whoa.
Around 50. Okay.
Where's that at?
So now it's super speedy.
Ready,
fast.
check.
I just like.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to put that up. That's fine.
Control settings within character configuration all the way down at the bottom. With camera speed for analog stick, keyboard, and then third-person camera angle.
Yep.
All the way at the bottom? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so hit K to open your thing, and then just go to gamepad all the way down. Or, sorry, under control settings general, and then all the way down. Camera speed.
And the camera speed is...
Check complete.
That's how fast the camera will rotate as you hit the stick. So, like, it'll actually start spinning faster.
So what did you
make
it...
So you can scan faster.
So...
I set mine at 50, but the paladin in my other group set his to literally 100.
What?
So it's like he literally, like, presses it once and he turns, like, a quarter of the arena. It's insane.
Yeah. If you, like, watch my POV on that part, you will see I literally just, like, fucking...
Because I don't...
That's what I do all day, because I just kind of...
reason why I'm
like
asking...
my hand
I could probably even go higher.
I don't know how quickly...
But I have a tick.
I actually don't even really look for where they are. I just listen to where they land.
Yo.
Yeah, you can do it by sound cue too, but if we're like we're talking
next level shit, Zonzo.
It can cause a problem.
That's so
But
fast.
yeah, you can.
That's what
I put it to 100 just for shits and giggles.
Oof.
That's what people do for the twister dive, actually. They make a noise at the same time as they do that little judder before they dive in quick march, and some people just time their movement to that move, or that sound instead of the judder.
400 for shits and giggles. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah. We're on you, Kaya, so let me know when you're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm tabbing back in. Okay, I'm in.
Okay, starting the countdown.
Disgusting.
I've never tried it this high before the camera, so this will be interesting.
We haven't died to twisters in a while, guys.
You can also like move your stick now to see how fast it's gonna turn before.
Oh,
we
I already have.
My mic
so
is like
I'm
clicking
about
so
to
hard.
find out.
Oof. I'm sorry. Oof. I don't know why.
I know.
Eliminate.
What?
Chain stratagem.
Is that Jim?
Wind nipples. Wind
That's the whole
nipples.
point.
That hell.
What?
Did you not see where that twister was right beside your car?
No.
Oh, it was glorious, man.
I love the new meme heap,
Wow.
meme heap opener for this just because it makes like the twister is so much safer. I'm not weaving at the same time as I'm talking.
These cards fuck my life.
Back up.
But they're getting more
That I've
DPS.
gotten better at this.
No, don't cast that!
I've stopped paying attention to your twister, to be perfectly honest. I know you're good.
My right wrist is hurting a lot, and it's really fucking over. My
Why'd
fucking
you have to slap that bug?
Yo, alright. I don't like
Revenge of the bug from beyond the grave.
He didn't even die.
Wind nipples.
His name.
Wind nipples.
Damn.
Hey, Mew, look at that twister.
You know what? You're a
That was about where I dropped mine in the beginning, dude.
Nice.
Only, like, right beside you.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, oh, look, a twister.
Okay, you got pinned in...
hot.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh wow.
Call me rope bunny.
One
God.
would have gotten blown away.
Now I'll get the candles back.
Oh god!
Yeah.
Hot.
Please stop. My nipples can only get so erect.
Oh my god.
Oh god, man. No erection. And fucking an infuriate at 100 beam or 100 gauge.
Did you answer?
We don't
As
have a
it
range to
disappeared,
identify.
so it still counted even though it was disappearing.
Yo.
Wind
So you
nipples.
might have to take
Wind nipples.
Okay, I cannot be blamed for that boss positioning. That's Mute's fucking running out thing. I was watching this time.
Dude, my fucking knee is just spazzing right now.
Rest in peace.
Oh.
Generate one.
Yeah.
Just wait.
No, you're good, man.
Yeah, you're good.
Leave you
That's
in
the
here,
first
so.
eye.
Okay.
No, oh my god.
I reprisal that one too.
Why did you
There are
reprisal it?
people that
Because I didn't reprisal the first one, and I knew I'd be fine as far as timing goes.
So
I didn't reprisal the first one because I saw we were gonna make it, and then Kaya jumped in and was like, I'm not going to reprisal the second one. I'm gonna go ahead and make a judgment call here.
I was also off on my end. It's okay.
I'm gonna get the
I need to
baton
Google
on the
translate
way.
something real quick.
Mute though, for your baiting the twisters when you're doing your whole run out thing, you are dragging the boss off a D, and that might be misplacing the star since we brought up that the star placement's basically on twin.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I saw that, Zonza.
Yeah,
I thought the
tried
wall was
to-
active. I was like, oh man, I'm dead.
Yeah, I've tried to get better at rotating for that one, but that last pull just right in the
I'd
middle of
say
shit.
if anything, just learn what me and Zed do, where we just time it to run into the boss.
Yeah, I've been practicing it when you have it over at 2, so I might give that a shot.
It's a lot easier than you think.
Oh, here we go. Hisagaitai.
Gesundheit.
I don't speak Canadian.
I'm just gonna copy
Canadian?
this.
Ready check.
Sorry.
Copy. Yeah,
Check
I'm
complete.
Ready, but it'll take me about like 2 seconds to do this.
No, you.
The 20's up, by the way, Mute.
Yeah, I know, I'm good.
Okay, I was letting you know.
I just had to go into Google Translate.
I'm being a considerate co-tank. Being a friend.
But Corey doesn't do that.
We're Thunder Buddies. We're brothers.
Thought he was your
Oh,
first
yeah.
name.
Litany.
No,
Thundercats.
he's the captain.
Chain
for us
stratagem.
in big stuff. He is not a first base.
Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
I love twisters. Oh my god.
Those twisters were tied.
That was good.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
That's pretty accurate.
And I
That's
thought
like
I
2
just-
steps away from being Scooby-Doo.
I was gonna ask if you had your Scooby snacks.
Oh my god, stop please.
I'm using Scoop. I'm trying to tank the boss.
Wow.
Wind nipples.
Fucking shit.
Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
God damn.
It's all your fault, Sansa. You're getting too distracted. Stop getting distracted for
I
me.
got the fucking goon squad in front of me here. Fucking.
We got fucked there.
It's a wake, guys.
Living Dead just used it. I should pop it just out of spite.
Sorry.
The real
Oh,
monsters
boy.
are so long, Scoop.
That was hilarious.
200% millions. You big memes, dude.
Is it
My
machinist one?
father was a drinker
Ready check.
and a fiend.
See, I always like Hamel Joker a little bit better. I mean, his Joker's fucking
Check
amazing.
complete.
But Hamel Joker
Mark
has a place in
Hamill's
my heart.
Joker is the best.
And one night, he comes home crazier than usual.
No, you know who has a special place in my heart as a Joker? Jack Nicholson Joker. Just because he was
classic.
like, he did like a version for Golden Age Joker. Essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, he was good. Danced with the devil with a pale moonlight.
Chain
Just
stratagem.
got a red.
Wind nipples. Wind
Not
nipples.
for this movie, so get out of.
It's just a.
I'm messing around.
Meanwhile, I'm over here shitposting twist replacements.
Yeah.
Well.
I actually want I've been like standing a little bit farther back when I backflip in, because I know my Valiant's not hitting Crystal, but they can probably just move up to the A and be fine.
But they're ranged. They don't have to be up near the
Okay.
I have to be able to
Adjust if you want my part of utility.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, some of you guys are out of range of my crit buff.
Yeah. Sad
Wind
days, whatever.
nipples. Wind nipples.
What is the range of the crit book?
Never tried it.
short them.
7.
Does it count? Fuck this game.
Just press your buttons for it.
Yep. Shut up.
1.
I mean, you're playing the worst healer right now.
Oh,
It's the best. 4.0.
I fucking love Astro. But,
Where you're staying?
yeah, that's a
Oh, okay. Do not move back into the fire, you dum-dums.
Move back in the fire.
I said that because I almost did. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, that was a little close.
Meanwhile,
You know what?
Sansa's like
Don't
fucking
call you
playing
out, is that
hopscotch
okay?
with the fires for his defensive positions.
Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
It's all good.
Look what I can do!
Oh, poor.
That's really good, Jimmy.
No, if only I could do
Please,
the female
no.
voice.
Get
on
up!
it,
Oh, you fat bastard!
I think earlier I was doing accent.
It's kind of dying. It's not
Just the death. That's my bye.
Yeah,
Ah!
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play down this fucking thing that
Yeah. Bite that pillow.
Almost died.
I know.
it's not even a pillow, it's a fucking mouthful of stuff.
Ouchie. Ouchie. Ouchie.
Oh,
You're
no!
not gonna die.
Dead box.
Thunder. Thunderstruck.
Right.
Doom. Ouchie. Ouchie.
No, it's not.
Ouchie. Stack and in.
Watch for you. Tap thunder. Tap thunder.
I know. I'm not gonna murder you all on accident.
Chain stratagem.
This probably happened.
Ouchie.
I got it.
Ouchie. Ouchie. Spread and out.
Spread them out. Get out.
Alright, I beat this cluster.
Easy.
Buster and stack.
Yeah, I finished my...
Ouchie.
Talk.
Ouchie. Ouchie.
I mean, I almost hit the wall.
Like, as soon as Mute died, we lost both.
Stack and
That
out.
was not good.
Markers okay? Yeah.
Yeah, I just okay. So if the marker is really close, like where I'm talking about, like pretty close to direct north, I'm gonna steal a waymark here really quick. That's not a waymark. Tank, you wait until first dive goes out, and then you go. Let's see. You go like right here.
Okay.
You wait for first dives, and then you do that. It's a safer positioning. It was legit watching Red raid, and I was like, wow, their tank just stands there and it's like easy cake.
You can actually stand on the other side of that instead because it could
No,
be-
because last dive, the D dive could, or the third dive could go over there. Basically, after the first dive, northeast is not really.
Yeah, but there's plenty
Okay,
of time after the
so-
first dive before the third dive goes off, so...
Food check.
So since I have the boss at that point, you're saying if the first set of dives are like really close to 1, I want to stand between 1 and D closer to 1 to not get...
Yeah, so like you move
Debated.
into the the center, and then after the first dives go out, then you just move in between 1D, essentially. Or
Not
you
dead
just
center,
you
but,
just
you
can
know.
you can come into the center and then just go back at 1 when they do the first dive. You have a little bit of time. There is some leeway. So
Okay, so once that's done, it's then safe for me to move back into the Neuralink.
yeah, after the first dive, you can go to the Neuralink if you want.
Okay.
I didn't deliver to you.
I just noticed that like tanks tend to get really like clipped easily there, so it's a little bit easier.
Okay.
Okay, don't fuck it up and get the clear.
Ready check.
Come on, man. Why are you doing this to me?
Nope.
This is a prog party. Come on, man. Don't do this to me.
What's
Come
going on now?
Just
I
be
was
like
told
the-
this was a farm. I am
Excuse
horribly,
me?
horribly
This is
angry.
a farm party? I haven't even
Check complete.
seen
Who the
ads.
fuck has bonus?
Who has this bonus?
Wait, there's a bonus in there?
Yeah, you didn't see the bonus message? One of us has a
No.
bonus.
Y'all better cough up now.
Just
And
be
pay
like
us
the
skill?
legendary Faros less than 4.
Trash.
Come on, guys.
Oh,
It's
so-
a legendary samurai main Faros.
Actually, I was gonna make a joke, and I realized making that joke on stream would probably be a...
Litany.
Oh, hold on to that thought.
I
until
have a
after.
feeling I kinda know you.
Chain stratagem.
We're just gonna smile and whatnot, dude.
Wind nipples.
The Shadowbringers were weak.
Ooh, don't tell me. I don't want. What is this? Oh my god, these cards.
Warrior Blade
Things-
dies.
Things get pretty dark at the end, and Tatar's
I don't real... Oh.
Don't.
I figured that's exactly where he was going, and I was about to say just in case. Fuck.
I knew there was a setup somewhere in there. I was just waiting for it.
Back up.
Shit.
Wow, bonus and fraud. How dare thee?
I don't get it.
Spoilers.
The real spoilers is that the Taru
If
is the
someone
final boss of the
dies-
game.
I'll actually cry. He's a total babe.
Who?
Her and Stola should have been killed off.
Damn.
Yeah, Mute actually
I feel
does
like
have
Tancred should have died.
owners.
Yeah,
Wind nibbles.
Tancred needs
Wind nibbles.
to die.
he needs to fucking die. He's
I
like
like
long
Tancred.
overdue.
I like Tancred's arc since he survived.
I like, yeah, he became way more interesting. I was thinking like in the very beginning, I was like, this guy's a total pussy boy, and he's just gonna die. I hope he dies. But they actually ended up killing Papalima. I was so potato.
Hey, you know what? Tancred was
that's
pretty
just
badass in
potato.
1.0.
Yeah, that was like,
Thank you.
that's the first time his character had any development.
Cause like, he was kind of like a little, he had a temper. But like, I like that because everybody else is like almost too Care Bear for me.
Son, Tancred was pretty badass in 1.0. Let me just put that out there.
Oh yeah, his character was developed. Well baked.
He's not like Zemnis.
Huh?
Marks. Zemnis was like, oh, I have a goal and a purpose.
It's
and
okay,
I'm
I
a bad guy,
heard
and
he
I can
goes
also
really
be a good
great
guy.
with
And
sour
he comes back
cream.
and now he's like, oh, I'm evil now. Darkness, but
What?
Darkness, by the way.
Wind nibbles. Wind nibbles. Wind nibbles.
I think it's like
Soup.
20 minutes.
I am
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah, it's literally.
Time they said the movie.
Oh wait, I'm so.
So what are you doing?
Oh!
Munching on that fucking generate like it's a buttermilk cookie from his fucking grandmother. That's what he's doing.
No, he took
I
one look
know,
at that generate and said, Papalimo.
Sansa walked over and saw the fucking can of
Papalimo.
and thought it was finally not going to be a sewing kit, and he opened it and it's a generator.
In all honesty, I was just, am I gonna have enough time to extend my life?
Tancred is long
My
overdue
brother's
to
dragon,
die.
get the fucking jump in and die.
Ready
And then I
check.
realized, like, wait a second, I just had something wrong with my character. Oh shit. That's what happened.
There's also gonna
I hate
be
myself.
a new character in Shadowbringers called Minfilia.
Ooh, ooh, she sounds interesting. Do you think she'll have big titties?
She seems a little bit too young to be interesting.
Oh, let's not go down that
Well,
road.
here's the
Not for
issue.
Tancred.
Check complete.
Yeah, Tancred was interested in
Now we're
Minfilia.
getting
Now
into
Minfilia is a child, so I'm
TLS,
like, this is
TLS,
really
TLS.
sketchy.
One, there's a 20 up. Two, that real talk, Tancred was like felt paternal interest towards Minfilia because he felt responsible for Minfilia's parents dying.
Well, if you,
Even though in the Alchemist fucking 70 quest, you're like, oh, I'm working with the people that murdered Minfilia's fucking parents. Because
Well,
then
if you
it
started
was-
in Old Dawn 1.0, you fought a
suddenly-
Gubu with Tancred.
Chain stratagem.
Good job, Buster.
Wind nibbles. Wind nibbles.
No, they're keeping all the old ones, but like going forward instead, they're doing the same thing that the DPS classes are getting, where schools of crafters will get one unified quest system essentially. So like,
Yeah, skid? What the fuck?
Yeah. They're gonna
You
story
now
of
have
life
some
quests.
job quests in 5.0. You have role quests, so
Yeah.
healer, tank, and DPS.
and at
That's
least
actually
at least one role quest line is going.
That
to be
takes all the fun
mandatory
out of it,
for,
man.
So you're still gonna have one job quest, but it's at max.
80. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you have one at 80 to unlock your capstone.
With
Wind
Starlight
nibbles.
is so fucking.
Wind nibbles.
Lol.
But you get the darkness.
I don't
give a
know how they're gonna manage to get
This made me really nervous.
It's like Crafter
Hell
ones are
yeah.
gonna need. Well, you have once
Good go.
for the.
It's
divided
they're
into
separated
3
into-
schools.
Uh,
You have like nourishment, so like culinary and alchemist,
Alright.
crafting, and smithing.
Is it
They're just
smacking of
crafting
laziness
and
or what? Does it seem lazy on their
Armor
part to do
blacksmith,
that?
by the way, my chair.
Too in depth in this conversation, like forgetting how my rotating.
I'll stop talking because
worry,
I'm
I
trying
got
to
you.
shout over everybody just to be heard.
I can multitask.
Like I might just mute myself next pull so I can focus on pause and actually do damage.
Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
Just do damage.
Okay, good.
That was a crit. I like that.
What the fuck is...
Mid-max.
No, seriously, the quests.
I don't think
I
that's
have
something you want to
the quests. No, seriously,
Thunk.
the quests.
Thunking.
Can I ask this?
We'll talk about it all after, Rick. We can
Okay.
focus on it. Like
Yeah.
we're having like really messy fucking
Alright.
Quintanias and that shit happen.
Are we?
Yes.
I don't know, I think this is all done.
Ouchie. 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 Chain strategy.
I still still get bumped.
So we played that game.
Exact
In
3.
and out.
In and out.
Ouchie. 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 Stack and out. Doom.
Second.
Thunder. Thunderstruck. Thunder. Ouchie. 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 Spread and out.
Not mine.
Yeah.
I have thunder.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Buster and stack.
Oh, I'm definitely in trouble.
It's clicking.
Wait,
Ow.
I'm gonna like deafen myself.
I need to be right back really quick.
I'm honestly too tired to be able to
Ouchie.
like conversations.
Ouchie.
Like, I'm
Ouchie.
having a problem like focusing on the fight. Period. I'm like half asleep. So.
I mean, we could just cut combos all together. Just for a little bit.
Oh!
Munching on that.
Balls.
I think it's like a 20 minute.
I am dark.
Yes, literally.
Time they said.
Ready check.
Oh wait.
Someone's we have okay.
What are you doing?
Oh!
Munching on that fucking generator
Who
like
is
it's a
that?
buttermilk
No, so-
cookie from his fucking grandmother.
Yeah, I
That's what
said
he's
no,
doing.
it's okay.
No, he took
I
one look
know.
at that generator.
And this fucking game company wants me to do wiki work for them, and I don't even fucking work for them.
Okay.
What?
They're asking me
Check
if I
complete.
have a class in the
Interesting.
game. 3 new classes that came out, and I'm like, well, yes, why? Because it's limited to
Ah,
like
it's
a
not what's
handful of
supposed
people,
to have.
and they need feedback on it, and I'm like, make me a fucking tester then, and I will fucking help you out.
Hang on.
What do you do now?
Me, I detail cars.
Oh yeah, that's right. You talked about this. The fuck? How's wait, what? How is this any
What?
related at all? I thought you were getting paid for it. I thought they wanted you to grab what you paid
Yeah,
for.
they wanted me to apply for a class balance tester, and I didn't make the cut, even though they wanted me to apply. And now they're still asking me to give feedback on classes, and I'm just like, you should have just fucking hired me.
Lol.
Exactly. I'm like, so why do you want me to do it if I don't work for you guys?
Well, you should just ignore all their emails, or tell them to pay you.
If they want to give me custom personal weapons, I would, yeah.
What game is this?
Adventure Quest Worlds.
Fuck, I don't even know what that is.
It's a shitty 2D browser flash MMO game.
They're
Used to
giving
be a
you
good
custom
company.
weapons?
Yeah, I have a custom sword that's coming in.
Wait,
And
you
then
have an
in there-
in-game advantage over other players?
It's because I've been playing for so long and stuff like that, and I knew some of the people that were staffed, and so I was kind of like friends with them for a bit. So this one, I'm getting a custom weapon in their 3D game, and in their 3D game, I have a custom weapon in already.
And them games forever.
From
How long have you been playing it?
2008 to now, since I've been playing that one.
Damn.
What's up?
Kind of just been a hobby. What's up?
Your hobby.
Yeah, that stupid Adventure Quest game. I got rejected to be a class balance tester, by the way, and now one of the class testers are asking me to check out 3 new classes that came out and give them feedback, and I'm like, isn't that your job?
Yikes. Yo, but like, I used to play Adventure Quest when I was a kid.
It's
Let's
not
do
that
it. I think
great.
everybody's back, right?
Yeah,
I
hopefully.
think
Yeah.
so.
The game has gone downhill. Fucking trash.
Peen.
Ready check. Check complete. Litany. Chain stratagem. Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
Did you say Pharaohs randomly?
You're a Pharaohs.
Nani?
Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
Oh my god, targeting, I hate. Retarded.
One.
Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
Ouch.
Wind nipples.
Ow.
I mean... Yeah.
Yeah.
I am 2 for 3 with that.
Ready check.
Beautiful.
Okay. Sorry. XD. Well.
What?
Check complete.
Let me
Oh,
just say,
sorry, I
as
heard
a
Will.
bard, those plummets really hurt.
Oh,
I hit
hell
somebody
yeah.
with a plummet? What?
Man, I got hit with the pummel.
They hurt.
Sorry.
There was one point that I got hit by, I didn't do zero damage, and I was like,
Damn it. Bro.
Litany. Chain stratagem. Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
What the hell are you doing?
Back up.
that was the balance dance.
God. This just look like a headless chicken.
I have one in the kitchen.
Wind nipples. Wind nipples. Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
Two.
Ouchie litany. Ouchie. Chain stratagem. In and out.
Out.
Tune. Ouchie. Ouchie. Ouchie.
One third away.
Stack and out.
Behind.
Thunderstruck. Ouchie. 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 Spread and in.
See, be careful.
Buster and stack.
Ah!
Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah.
That went through the middle.
I died.
You have to wait for that A dive before you.
You guys heard
I thought
me,
enough
right?
time had
Okay.
passed. Honestly.
Oh.
You have to wait for the dive to fully go out whenever that happens.
First
It
dive
was
has to
just-
go up before you bait
yeah.
second dive. They're close.
Well, yeah.
Well, third. Yeah.
Third
That's
dive.
what I meant. Sorry, third dive.
Yeah.
Third dive. Yeah.
Same thing, right?
They're all the second time.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Third dive goes off when the third mark is on your head.
Yeah, no, that was a weird pattern. So, what else?
Ready check. Check complete. Litany. Chain stratagem. Wind nipples. Wind nipples. Wind nipples. Wind nipples. Wind nipples. Wind
feel like I'm
nipples.
trying to actively
Wind nipples.
remember either my defense or my DPS, and it's really hard to remember both.
Oh, this is the
Final
yeah.
You know, every time we've said it's last, we seem to die on the first one.
Ready
First
check.
sister.
Do it
Let's
again.
go. Let's do it again.
Wait, Twister yet tonight?
Yes.
Check complete.
Oh, you? No.
Oh shit. We need
I
that.
thought you asked have we.
No, me.
Oh shit.
No, I Twister meme too.
Oh, shit, look at that. All these yawnings are so contagious.
I'm pretty sure they're all me.
Litany. Chain stratagem.
How are you hitting it?
Wind nipples.
There.
Wind nipples.
If you run it at me, I'm like, wait a second. I might get Twister again.
No, we did
never
not.
mind. But for some reason.
I fucking end on pole. That's what happened.
That's why he has so much air.
That pulls. The skills.
Overhealing just means you're doing your job right.
Overhealing is how I generate my full act, bro.
Equilibrium, bro.
Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
Astro, I'm actually dumb.
Fuck you, dude.
Yikes.
We should.
Go, Astro.
And went into the
Wind nipples. Wind nipples.
Use a little
I don't remember what I
You know
was gonna say.
what I was trying to do? I was trying to do this, so 200. And he was too far away. So then I fat fingered. I on. And then,
This is a mess.
and then I forgot that it
giving
was.
everyone.
Forgot that it was, you know?
Just don't let it
That I can.
Oh.
XD.
Oh, that's a
Oh, I must have fat fingered raw intuition. This isn't gonna be a major change.
It good.
I just got critical.
I'm a chump.
Killing the
Thanks,
bard, wow.
Killed the bard? How dare you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The mission is just too far away.
How could you kill Kaya?
Ouchie. Ouchie. Ouchie.
And here I was
Chain
thinking, I'll be
strategy.
okay, I'll be safe. Slut.
Oh, here
In and out.
we go.
Yeah. And then
good off.
LOL.
Ouchie. 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 Stack and out.
Wave 1.
Thunderstruck.
Thunder behind 2.
Hard.
Ouchie. Ouchie. Spread and out. Doom. Spread and buster. Ouchie. Ouchie. Ouchie.
Oh, photos.
Thanks. I'll keep
Stack and in. Spread and out.
Right.
Get out.
I got Kai.
You killed me too.
Tank buster.
Ouchie. Ouchie. Ouchie.
Push it.
I'd say to retry.
Nice, LB3!
Litany.
Coming early! Oh.
Bro.
Okay, son, we're trading
Okay,
places.
alright, cool. Easy.
I'm dead. Might have to adjust the camera speed.
Yep.
Perez in the wall.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Why?
She's at deep. Kaya and
Oh.
or you moved a little bit. Right there.
I didn't expect to have it.
You have to wait until you see the puddle underneath your feet.
It's the first time I've had
It's
it.
kind of like a stutter step that you want to do
Yeah.
for
No, we don't want to stutter.
No,
We just
no.
run. Don't
Yeah.
stop.
He ran before the first puddle even.
Oh, okay.
No, the first puddle was like all the way on the other side rather than...
Even if it's the
Just-
first time that you had it, you shouldn't do it anyway because you need it. Everyone needs to absorb that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that you have the puddle or the dive moment. Just with the moment you see the first puddle, you just start moving. Then
Yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
really
move
matter.
towards
as
now.
well.
Did people die from the stack res?
It's like the edge of the
Okay.
it's like the
Maybe
edge
it's
of the, what is it, the second or third fire? I think it's the third.
Wait, Thermionic goes off?
Yeah.
the third
Yeah.
after it.
Yeah, third.
Third
You know what?
fire, third Mionic, and
So
then
you
the other
stack
two.
at the edge of the third fire.
Whereas
trying to
he's
think
saying
now.
that they die from the stack. So we might actually have to put soil there. So are we actually doing soil at that point, or no?
Yes, I mismanaged my ether flow because things were a bit fucky.
Yeah, it was.
I had
Everyone's like dying and stuff.
I had one.
Just
Alright,
mute yourself.
Did people die from the
Alright.
stack? Because that was a crit low deploy.
Hey,
You're supposed to shirk me. You're supposed to shirk me, man.
Yeah.
with my death.
Did the star?
The star
The
went
stack for
immediately.
stack.
Yeah,
So
and then
was
like
that?
immediately pop.
Yes.
It hit right immediately after. So I actually have to put the start down before Quick March is even cast, because I did it right at the very start.
So the only thing that was weird there is like, what did you take damage
We
from,
also-
Kyle, before we were stacked up for
Probably
quick march
random
trios?
mega.
No, the first trio, when we were
Yeah.
stacking up for the share thing, Kyle was at like 10%. I
Yeah.
don't know if you took damage.
It's
from it.
also
Did you guys
we had a
overlap?
DPS dead, so the split is gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
a little bit
Follow,
different.
Choco.
The split is gonna be a little bit more deadly there if
you
someone's
yeah.
dead.
Yeah,
Once it got
it gives
overlapped.
it to a tank or a
Mhm.
Igor, I think. I know I've gotten the split and the, or I know I've gotten the split when somebody's been dead before.
Yeah. It
Here's
wasn't
my other
good.
question. Like, so are you guys stacking the random flares? Like, are you guys not spread enough? Because I wonder if you could survive with just like an. I feel like you could survive Mega Flare stack with like 80% health.
Yeah.
But if you're anything lower, like that's not.
You can't. Yeah.
You can't. And the only way that I think about like the way that it could be lower, especially with a crit low, is if you're stacking your mega random flares, in which you can't do that. Like that is just a no-no, period, no matter what. Because like it is super difficult for me or Lil to get heals off there. Like I could time my
Yeah.
star better, sure. But like if you have like 10% health walking into the flare, you're doing something wrong.
So no, it's just that I
Yeah.
think Kyla got hit by the big AOE because she didn't run out of it fast enough.
I'll have to check my
That's
stream.
random-
that happens. Yeah.
That's like the only
Yeah.
thing you can get hit by there.
The
not-
Earth Shaker.
No, not the Earthshaker, but you know how it drops the big Mega Flare behind AoEs? It's on the
Yeah,
ground. circle?
but you could also
yeah, sorry about
stack
that,
mega
yeah.
flares. You could stack the random flares though, and that will bring you down really hard too.
Yeah.
I've done that a
There's
lot.
definitely
even as
something
a tank.
funky going on there. It was a combination of like a DPS being dead going into quick march.
Yeah.
And lack of soil. Star timings were awkward. There was a crit low, but like again, like if someone gets hit by an AOE, then like they're
Yeah.
not gonna have.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else that could actually hit her in between that time because Earthshaker didn't go off yet. Twister, she didn't die to Twister. She didn't get knocked back because if she got knocked back,
Yeah.
she would have been dead. So like the only thing that could hit her to do damage and not kill her is the big AoE.
Yeah.
She
Big
did that.
AoE and double stacking random flares.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she wasn't double stacking the random flares. We were all in one group, but she was there with like no HP. Well,
Yeah.
And I
no,
fucking
if you
rated
double
the
stack
grenade
flares, you
because
can
I'm
hurt like
No,
you could
what happened
die.
was if she had double stacked flares, somebody else would have been low too.
well,
Oh, I thought
yeah,
somebody
that's
else
true.
died.
No, that means those flares, yeah.
No, they died on the stack where they're stacking together.
Yeah, but you could be low and die in the stack, but you could both be low, 90%.
No, going
They
into the
both
stack,
are.
only Kaya was low.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
only she was low. Yeah.
I wonder if somebody takes lethal like damage, then if it doesn't count for everyone.
Yeah, I saw both myself and Rez were in there with like full HP. Rez was like almost full, and I don't know if Rez died to that, but I lived.
Yeah, but okay, so who was dead? Soul, you were dead the entire time? Or Quick
No.
March?
I was the Earthshaker. I ran north.
No, like all the DPS were fine. It's just that
Oh.
Kyle was at 10% when we were in the Mega Flare stack, probably because it got clipped by the other big circle
Yeah.
Mega Flare.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably right.
I don't think anybody died
Rez-
to dives or anything like that. So
Did you die to that, Rez? The flare?
I don't think he did. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, he did die.
Uh,
See, that's why I'm saying. Like,
He's been saying he died to stack the whole time.
Yeah.
He was still
so like now I'm super duper curious. But we didn't stack the random.
What do you mean the random?
Oh,
He stacked with the random players, yeah. He didn't overlap random players.
Probably
Yeah.
a dumb question, but you got Vit melts, right, Riz?
Yeah, it probably does.
Yeah.
I think on it, like I wonder
I'm
now
just covering
if
all the bases, like Vit melts,
yeah.
food.
I stepped
Yeah, that
away,
ring
but I'm
wouldn't
back
count,
now.
but like missing one Vit meld wouldn't make that much of a difference.
Right. I'm curious now that
Did
if
you have
one of
shields going into it?
the stacks with like lethal damage. No, because Mega Flare will take your random flare will take your shield away. But like I'm now really curious if one person in your stack is like lethal damage, like health, and they die to the stack, if it will also.
I barely survived.
I think it still counts that. I think even if one person dies like in the stack, it still counts as spreading the damage because they were present during the damage calculation. It won't be like do damage calculation, then say, oh, that person's dead, redo damage calculation. You know what I mean?
I'm really curious now. That will be something very interesting to really look into. If somebody like clips it or whatever.
I'm about to look at the log. I'm uploading it.
Oh shit, yeah. Alright, I should do that.
I usually also upload them, but I haven't done the last few nights.
Kaya and Lil had the random flares.
Oh shit, yeah.
Lil was up with me, but the Earthshaker.
I actually saw how Lil died. You ate your Earthshaker, and then you immediately started running towards the center of Muhammad and ran into the...
Yeah.
Lil didn't take lethal damage.
Yeah, that was... I felt dumb with that.
Well, Lil's not gonna take lethal damage because they don't have a flare stack.
No. Lil took her.
No, I'm talking to Rez.
Okay.
He's talking about it.
I keep missing the thing.
Lil didn't take lethal damage.
Well,
Lil got knocked into a wall from
and then got hit with
yeah.
a tornado.
And that's easy to tell.
Just gonna fucking unmute for it, but Lil and Kaya looks like they both have the Mega Flare stack. But I was saying that after the random Mega Flare, Kaya was the only one left at critical HP. Like Lil just looked like they'll like absorb it. So unless Kaya didn't receive the
spread low.
Spread low. I don't know where Kaya was standing for Quick March. So
are you? Okay, so here's another thing. If you are late to the Mega Flare stack, I am not hitting you with my heals, so you have to be there fast.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing, because I am largesse, I am light speeding right there, and I'm trying to pump out as much heals as I can before I have to like kind of run back. And like that's all I can do. So if you aren't stacked with the rest of the Mega Flare stack people, like if you're late to the party and you're not getting my heals, I can't do anything about that. I mean, I could try to like single target heal, but I'm really hoping people are there so they could just catch all the AoEs and then I can move back.
It's a spread out party there, so if you're not getting our heals, there's really
because like how there is no I feel like there is no way that DPS
she just took the extra big circle. That's it. That's all it was.
Oh
yeah.
Okay.
But like I'm saying like in general for the Mega Flare stack, there is no way that you guys should die if you're getting 2 Helios and an Indom. You guys should be topped at that point. And then on top of that, a Sacred Soil. No, there's no way.
No Sacred Soil the past couple times.
Yeah, that's fine, because you gotta get, like, you're changing your thing a little bit. It's gonna take a little bit to get used to. Like, I have to figure out my start timing is just a little bit better.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like,
I need to adjust my ether flow for that area, and then, you can just time your star a little differently, and we should be GG.
Easy.
Yeah.
GG easy. Oh man.
GG no re.
It's just weird.
I'm gonna do some drawings now. Can I feel like doing some art?
Put to critical HP for the Earthshakers, but
yeah. I might have actually given myself a heal so I could live the Earthshaker.
No, like it was. It's during like the time you're spreading out for your Earthshaker. Like by that time that first random Mega Flare went off, Kaya was down to 4k HP, and you were right next to her.
I didn't go that low at all. I didn't go that low at all.
Yeah. Just gonna have to be careful, that's all.
Yeah.
I'll go over my stream and see what happened. From my point of view.
She had a galvanize, so I don't know. It's really weird.
Just took an extra Mega Flare, that's all it was. The puddle Mega Flare versus the stack.
No, she didn't take the ones that appear on the ground. She took like the splash damage one that comes out automatically. But it looks like she took 2 of them, but Lil didn't take the other one. I don't fucking know. It's weird.
So since we're all in chat, we can like talk about like what we want to do with the group since we had that discussion in the Discord.
Probably just remove Thursdays.
Yeah. Remove Thursdays and be a little bit more laid back. So Soul and other people who have a lot on their plate.
Only until the end of the expansion. Then after that, I'm pretty much gone because I'm changing roles.
Fair enough.
Also, I'm not raiding in my Uru group. I also dropped them.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we appreciate you sticking around, but like, yeah, if you're like sacrificing like legitimate health shit for this, then like, I don't know, like, I'm sure most of us don't want that. So.
I want that. I want him to suffer.
Yeah, I want you to suffer.
Wow.
Dude, I've already suffered long before. I mean, these hours, cause my old job was okay, but like before, when I used to raid, I used to be 4 AM to 4 AM, raid days, 7 days a week, weeks off, is what I used to do.
So yeah, I don't know, speaking...
Thank you for joining tonight. Sorry you didn't see much Bahamut, but it's a work in progress. Won't be streaming again until Monday. I hope to see you then. Have a good night, guys.
But I know for Soul